today. Taking a look at our first Moto winner, that is Styles Robertson. Jarrett Fry, he got a third place finish. I believe Cullen Park, fourth place in that first Moto. This one's going to be an absolute shootout here. The talent deeper than just about any class out there. You know, I say it sounds like a broken record. We say that in almost every class. It's so deep, it's so deep. Well, it's true, but when you take a look at the names on this list right here, and here we go, Rodney, it's on, buddy.
Yep, going for that Bell Hole Shot Award. Who's going to grab and snag that early lead as they cross the Bell Hole Shot stripe? It's going to be Dylan Swartz, the number 3, coming in hot in this one. And, of course, Swartz finishing up in Moto number 1. Actually got a second place position finish, so if he can do much with this, he might be in line for a national championship out there.
I got to get in on this. This is great racing. I said that I'd be back here typing out my stories to RacerX, but I can't resist. Jason Wygant here, the 250B class. Awesome first moto. Jarrett Fry and Schwartz ran into each other. Fry went down. Schwartz made up time, but couldn't quite get to Styles Robertson, who was off to the early lead. Now we've got some of these players starting together. This is going to be a great battle. There's Robertson on the Kawasaki right behind Schwartz.
Yeah, when you take a look at how they're lined up right now, this is what you expected to see. This is how you would go to any race and expect these riders to run right now in any of the order with these 5 guys.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to give credit, man. This has been a big week for Suzuki. We're starting to see the RMZs up front. Haven't seen that in a while.
Let me tell you,
admit that to you.
Basic training's working for the RM Army. I can tell you right now, they're getting these guys whipped into shape, homie.
So Kilroy's got a moto win. Schwartz with that second earlier, running the point position right now. So the Suzukis in the B classes have been running with the big dogs, just like they used to here at Loretta's.
That's exactly right. Back in the Cold Gress days, okay?
Oh, they were on fire.
Let me tell you, that guy was so dedicated. He was an innovator, Cold Gress was.
They were probably the biggest, deepest brand team out here.
You better believe it.
And now look, they've got 2 of them. You got Kilroy, I think, moving up in 3rd. So 2 Suzukis in the top 3, battling it out with Robertson. This is going to be great. And don't forget, Jarrett Fry is there as well.
I mean, this is what you came to see. This is what you came to Loretta's for right here. And sure enough, Jarrett Fry in that 8th position.
It's going to be tough on him.
So, it's coming, dude. This is the first lap.
Yep, that's Mason Gonzalez on the Yamaha in 4th. We are watching Styles Robertson hook a right around that Yamaha mechanics area. Now putting the press on him. Sorry, that's not Kilroy, that's Austin Black.
Exactly.
Austin Black, who is super fast coming through traffic in a moto yesterday after a bad start, is showing that's no fluke. So that's another Suzuki rider going strong in the B class.
And let me tell you, if you doubt their commitment, take a look at the infield, take a look at the rigor, look at the talent riding their bikes. They are committed, and you know what? I'm going to lay it out there. They knew they needed to step it up. There was no doubt about it, and it was acknowledged all through the company. And let me tell you, they're over there giggling right now, dude. They're over there grinning. You know it.
Been a long time since you could talk about potential multiple bikes on the podium or 1-2 finishes. So they've got it right now. They're at 1st and 3rd, but don't count out Robertson. He wants the 1-1 score going into the final moto. Oh, Black loses the front end there, missed the rut that he wanted, or popped out of the rut. It's going to help Mason Gonzalez, who is in 4th, trying to track him down.
Black's incident goes into what Alex Hunter and I were talking about.
Yeah.
The consistency, the real-time national feel of this track. This is a little different than previous Loretta tracks because the ruts are a little harder. They don't move as much, and there's proof of it. He didn't blast through that rut.
Yeah, so many different things that led to that. I was talking to Jeff Russell from the track crew yesterday. They've been expecting rain. They thought we'd get some on Monday. They thought we'd get some on Tuesday. So you kind of prep a track.
Yeah.
Don't overwater, don't dig it too deep, and then we haven't had it. So it's hardened up a little bit more than they expected it to.
Right now, I can't be more impressed with Styles Robertson. The guy is very collected. The guy is very well practiced. You know, it's almost like they're sitting there with their stopwatch at home. It's almost like they're doing a practice session right here. They're that calculated.
Yeah, they don't look rattled at all. The guy you got to watch is Jarrett Fry and Cullen Park. They're battling. Fry's at the very back of this group, trying to move forward. Star Racing Yamaha execs are up here watching this very closely with Fry on the move.
Yeah, people hear me say it all the time. I love Fry's whole program. I love the training aspect of it. I love the events he hits. I love the way he carries himself. The whole family aspect with the Frys. I love those guys. They do a great job, and his comfort level on the track is evidence of that.
Yeah, let's see if he can make up for the bad start. But right now, Dylan Schwartz, he wants to tie it up. He wants to have the 2-1 to match a 1-2 of Robertson. The whole championship could come down to this battle for the lead. If Robertson can get him and have the 1-1,
Yeah.
it's a totally different story for Moto 3.
You bet. Oh,
Whoa.
look at that. Pencils that RM out over the triple, baby. Looking good. Hey, that's when you're feeling it. Okay,
Yeah,
that's when you're
busting
feeling
it out. Yes. Busting out that triple. We're watching Robertson, though, in the 32, that mean green Kawasaki, trying to close the gap. Lap times, last time around, Schwartz put 4/10 on him. I think Robertson might have closed in, though, this time around.
Yeah, I think Robertson picked it a little bit up. He's back there studying. He's watching. And it's obvious to see anywhere that he is quicker, he feels it. They're working their way back in front of us now. It's easy to know where he can pick that time up, and he's going to. That's for sure. 1.7. Let's check it out this time around. But look at this. Schwartz on. Schwartz feeling it. Did you see the drift?
151.6.
That
Let's see if he can go even quicker this time around. Let's see. 151.2. So Robertson got quicker,
Right.
but Schwartz answered.
That's
went even faster.
the thing. That's Ricky and Bubba.
Yeah,
Ricky looked above and said, "Oh, you want to go that fast? Try this fast." So
That's
you
right.
know, and that's
Love
how
it.
it works.
And
Wow.
it looks like, it's allowing them to pull away from everyone else. Austin Black was there. Now they've got 6 seconds on him. Look at the gap they built up. Huge gap. Now Austin Black. Here comes the blue crew. Gonzalez and Fry going to double team him.
Insane. Black.
Gonzalez is the first to put the press on.
Yeah.
There's Austin Black, Mason Gonzalez. Third rider in the screen is Jared Fry.
Yeah.
Watching third, fourth, and fifth.
Fry on the move right now, looking good. And again, like we said, cool, calm, and collected. This is another day of training for him. This is exactly playing out. Maybe he, of course, wanted to be out front at the very start, but it's playing into his hand right now. Only 6 minutes into this one, and it's enough action for a whole race, dude.
Yeah, I feel like you're right. We had a whole moto.
That's exactly
already.
right.
So let's see what Austin Black is made of now as they're putting the heat on him. The double team effort from the Yamahas right behind him right now.
Wow. That number 55 machine, very, very controlled, very smooth, hitting these lines very calculated, not letting the bike move a lot. Like some of these riders definitely let the bike move. Look how tight he's squeezing this bike with his legs. Watch him set it up into this corner, Weege.
Oh, Jared Fry setting it up.
Nice move. Now, quite the contrast. Fry let his bike drift and move and lean and carrying that momentum. Exactly.
I'm just going
I don't need
outside.
no stinking rut. Wow.
So Mason Gonzalez in a tough spot now. He's trying to pass Black for third, but he's got Fry all over him. Man, they're all jumping. Look at the high line.
It's going to be right here in front of us, Weege.
First of all, they're airing out that tabletop into the beach turn big time. Fry loves these outsides. He's trying it again on a 34.
Oh, my goodness. And, you know, using just a little more energy, but that's how you race. You don't follow, Weege. You preach it, you don't follow. Jared Fry letting that thing drift at full lock. Has that wrist nearly snapped. Has that thing wide open, working her way around the billboard. Now, this is going to be critical right here. Who's going inside, who's going outside?
Gonzalez, Fry duking out with each other while also trying to pass Black. Little mistake there, bottoming out inside. Another mistake from Gonzalez. Fry's going to try to get him.
In position to make the move. Did it stick? Yes, it did. The 34 machine now coming out of the short chute. Let's see if he's able to break free just a little bit and ride his lines. Going inside, getting a good rhythm started. Triples in the middle, triples out. Oh, good move by Fry. Absolutely.
So up front, as we're watching this battle, Schwartz keeps inching away from Robertson. He's now got 2.7 seconds. He went 0.8 quicker the last time around, did Schwartz over Robertson. So Dylan Schwartz getting it done. Here comes Fry.
Wow.
Trying to close in on Black. This would be for third. That's good that Fry's moved up, but the problem is they are almost 10 seconds down on your leader now.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. You've done give Dylan Schwartz that kind of real estate. Too bad. Sorry. Okay?
Not the way he's going this week. He's on fire.
Exactly. But what you have to do right now is you have to get as close as possible, which means second place. That's where it's at.
I don't have to do it. No. That's what these guys. Oh, and Black is down.
No way. The number 55 machine, Weege.
Austin Black. We were commenting in the previous lap. They were skying it, and they were landing so far into the flat. They were just trying to use a tiny little whoop as a landing zone. Did not work for Black. So Jarrett Fry as all alone now in third. Mason Gonzalez goes by. You see him on the 93 in fourth. Cullen Park also gets by. Black up in sixth. But Jarrett Fry is going to have a ton of work to do. 9.8 seconds, the gap between he and the leader.
Yeah.
And about 5 seconds between second place, he and Styles Robertson. So if Fry wants to get back in this championship picture, he's going to have to put in some unbelievable laps. But he's got a lot of time. I can't believe this.
Does it seem like we have 10 minutes left in this race? Not by any means.
We're only halfway through.
Not by any means. And sure enough, halfway, I believe we're going to see a charge and a half right now. I believe Jarrett Fry, he looks too fresh. He didn't use as much energy as a lot of these guys out there. He tailed, he followed, he used smart lines, and I got to believe he's got plenty left in the tank to hit the reset button and go at him again.
He's going to have to, because he was third in Moto 1. A 3-3 going into Moto 3 means he's got to hope that both Schwartz and Robertson have a bad third moto to win the title. That's not a situation you want to be in.
That's not Vegas odds.
No, exactly.
By no means.
Right. So he's got to hope for a mistake from them now, or can he straight run them down? Could he potentially make up 5 seconds on Robertson? I think he could. He was a second faster the last time around.
Here's the thing. I believe he has a legitimate run at Robertson. I believe he has a legit run at him, but we're going to have lappers. We're going to have a few other things right now moving later that we haven't absolutely seen in the first half of this moto. So going to be a little different moving on, but I'll tell you what, don't bet against the number 34 getting up there in a silver medal position.
There is the Star Racing Yamaha rider in the number 3 spot. Styles Robertson all alone in second. He is almost 5 seconds now behind Dylan Schwartz. Ooh, check the lap time. Robertson now up to the 154s. Jarrett Fry, Fry went into the 154s also. He did not close at all.
All right.
Fry's got to be clean on this lap. This is a critical juncture. Right here on RacerTV, you see the Kawasaki of Robertson.
That's only one lap, Weech. That's only one lap. Like we said, 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. Oh, I believe.
We're watching Fry here on the Red Bull Live drone. Can he close the gap? Not able to close. Are the positions going to stay where they are for the final 8 minutes of this moto? Let's see.
I don't think we're going to see that right now. I think we're going to see a challenge here. I think Robertson and Fry are going to engage in a battle here. It's just a matter of time. Like you said, no difference last time around. Matching lap times. I don't think we're going to see that on this lap right here. I think somebody's going to definitely establish something. Now, whether Robertson picks it up or Fry picks it up, one of the two are going to do it, and it's going to make for a great race, one or the other, because one guy's either going to defend or one guy's going to overcome.
We're hoping to get that kind of action. We will see. Watching Mason Gonzalez right now, who's in fourth, Cullen Park in fifth, back to the 32 Kawasaki of Styles Robertson. We're about to see another lap time. This will tell a big part of this moto.
You better believe it. And look at Robertson just air that thing into the beach, dude. Wow.
Hey, I'll tell you guys, one rider I've been watching was Moto 1 5th place rider. He had a solid, strong Moto number 1, the 41 of Levi Newby. He's back in the 11th place position right now, trying to work his way up through the pack. Last time around, he turned a 156.2, about 2 seconds faster than the 10th place rider of Logan Boy. It'll be interesting to see if he can get into that top 10 and how far he can get up through the top 10 in these last 6.5 minutes as he tries to secure at least a top 5 overall in the championship.
Yeah, Newby, extremely aggressive in the first moto. What'd you say, 5th place, I believe?
Yes.
In moto number 1. And actually worked for that, had to make a few passes to get into that. Still has time, Rodney. 6.5 minutes left in this thing. And right now, with that 156 lap time, running faster than the 3 riders ahead of him.
Wow, Robertson checking in with a 155.3, but that's behind the 154.5 of Dylan Schwartz right now. Checking back a little further, as you said, Newby into the number 10 spot with that consistently at that 158.2 mark. And looking at near 4 seconds behind Lucas Marsalisi now, the 9th place rider aboard the number 72. Now can Levi Newby set his sights on that 9th place position and make yet one more position up in his bid for a top 5 overall championship run? Colin Park's another good rider to keep an eye on out there as he's running solid right now in that number 5 spot. Park actually finishing 4th in Moto 1 as he currently sits about 6 seconds behind Mason Gonzalez. Gonzalez, as we look at him, finished 7th in Moto 1. He's currently running 4th in this particular moto, so a little bit of a mix-up between these guys. And like I said, with 5 minutes still left to go, who knows what's going to happen here in this 250B second moto.
Yeah, you know, we've seen Moto winners fall over in the last turn down here, you know. So a lot of time left in this, and we haven't seen it. We're going to see the 2-lap card, I believe, probably next time around is when we'll be seeing the 2-lap card. But I can tell you, at the pace these guys are pushing, even the smallest mistake turns into a big mistake. So Styles Robertson turning some excellent laps now, actually able to best Jarrett Fry by almost a second, a 153.94, a 154.94. So that's 1 second difference right there.
Where has that
so Styles Robertson able to pick it up just a bit right there, but 2-lap card is out right now, so here we go. All bets are off.
Where did Caden Nipping come from? I don't recall seeing him over the last few laps, at least in that top 15. Must have overlooked him. He finished 9th in Moto number 1. He just checked in with us a few moments ago. Now up to 6th place. He turned a 155 on lap number 7, which was blistering fast when everybody around him was 201s and 202s and 158s. He goes through the pack with a 155. He hits the 6th place position, 8th lap. He's a 159. He's about 9 seconds out of the top 5. But wow, what a push here late in this moto to put him up to a 6th place position. So, man, Caden Nipping going 9-6 right now, looking at 7th overall if this championship were to end like this.
Yeah, he was top 10, I believe, 10-9 in the first moto. Nipping, 9th place, yeah. And believe me, in my opinion, wasn't on my radar in Moto 1 and came up there and busted in the top 10, worked his way through. 2-lap card is out right now, Rodney, and holy cow, I tell you, if something's going to happen, this is where it's going to happen. Everybody has to hit their marks. Everybody has to be on point right now, because right now you take a look at that number 34, Jarrett Fry, putting on the charge but can't make any mistakes. Can't throw it away right now. Styles Robertson in that second position doing everything he can to stay ahead of Fry, but again doesn't want to throw it away. And man, for Schwartz, that guy just wants to keep it on 2 wheels. Doesn't matter what the lap time is or the gap, a win's a win.
2-lap card is out now as Dylan Schwartz goes by, checking in with lap number 9 at a 154, still enjoying a 4.2 second lead. Robertson a little bit faster, not quite 0.3 of a second or so, but a 153.7 sounds a lot faster. Jarrett Fry right now 153.7, also in that number 3 position, so about 10 seconds back. Mason Gonzalez another 9 seconds back in the 4th place position, and here we go. Austin Black 13 seconds back in that number 5 spot. At least he was at the end of lap number 8. Let's see if he's able to maintain, and he does. And another 9-10 seconds back will be that pushing Caden Nipping, who really impressed me here in this particular moto. Levi Newby now back up to a 9th place position aboard the number 41. Another rider we're keeping an eye on out here.
Yeah, Nipping and Black both. I got to tell you, Black earned some respect for me this week. That guy charged hard. He was up front, felt the heat, has presented the heat a couple times. So kudos out there to Austin Black as well. But right now, Dylan Schwartz still up front. Styles Robertson just about 4.5 seconds behind this time. Jarrett Fry just about 9 seconds back, so he's going into race management mode.
It doesn't look like we saw any changes for positions here in the last half of this moto. Everybody held their position strong to the end.
I don't know. I saw some passes. We saw Caden Nipping moving up through the pack.
Rodney, the eternal optimist.
That's loyalty, homie.
Can't bring him down.
Nipping made a pass.
Nipping made like 7 passes.
He was nipping his way. How did you not get that? You knew that was coming.
Yes. I missed it. I'm sorry.
You podiuming.
Do you want to podium?
Whatever you want, bro.
So
let's flip a coin.
All right. I'm going.
He's going for
someday I'm going to type. Look at my awesome.
Well, perfect. We're going to have weeds down on the podium for these guys. I'm getting to Kevin Kelly. Kevin doing an amazing job down there last night at our video game tournament. And then I got to say, Kevin, I mean, the old school heavy guns were brought to the forefront last night.
Yeah, they
Mr.
brought out
C, Tim Carter, my buddy, and
couple of flamethrowers.
Let me tell you,
saved them for the
then
final.
They brought out the howitzer, Wes Kane, brother.
They were firing shots back and forth right on the bow of each of ships. Just one. He lobs one in. Boom! Tim Carter's boat rocks a little bit. He gathers his strength together, fires another shot back at Wes Kane. It was great. It was fun to watch those guys.
It looked like Carter had a bigger stack of cannonballs. That was what it looked like to me.
He was working with more. He had more bullets in the chamber for sure, but Wes Kane was throwing out every one-liner he had in the books. Russian radiation, sticking your finger in a light socket, the dog days of summer, Chamber of Commerce Day, all of that was used.
Absolutely.
Any young announcers that were privy to watch that, some 15-year-old kids that were looking to be announcers in the future, that was like Hall of Fame announcers. It's like an old-time baseball game. They come out for one more time, Babe Ruth at bat in the 1940s.
They're going to show that clip at next year's Golden Mike Awards. I will promise you that clip will be on display. Well, right now, here we go, winding down, Kevin Kelly. You've sat here, you've watched this whole moto with us, and pretty much all the usual suspects up front playing out pretty much as predicted. But I tell you, how pumped is Suzuki with that number right there? The RM Army rebuilding, basic training and boot camp in full effect right now for the yellow guys over there. It's happening in that Suzuki tent. Now, Styles
What's
Robertson.
the math on this, though? This is going to be pretty interesting going into the final, right? You got a 2-1, 1-2, 2-1. And then Fry's got a 3-3. No, he's actually right here. You're looking at him right now. That is Jason Wygant. The podium is up here. So, yeah, we're going to go into a tie. Yet another second moto that creates a tie. There's about 5 classes now that have ties.
Yeah,
as we get ready to send it down to Hot Rod Tomlin. That kid just raced himself into a championship position there. Dylan Schwartz digging deep now. Going to be fun third motos now in this 250B class.
You know, we talk about solid ride, good ride. Very few mistakes that time from Schwartz, if any. The guy put himself in good position early, hit the marks, put in consistent lap after consistent lap, set the fast lap on lap number 3, and when he's in race management mode, ran a 156. When this guy's got it throttled back, was only a couple seconds difference from his fastest lap. So absolute amazing race. We knew it would be. Like I said, the legendary pipes of Kevin Kelly going to take over for just a little bit right now, and the smooth, sweet sounds of Jason Wygant going to be entertaining you for the next few hours. And we're going to send it down to Rodney Tomlin on the podium.
All righty, thanks a lot, Megawatt. As we're down here with Dylan Schwartz. Woo, this is the way you make it happen. Pick up an extra $100 there from Bell Helmets and the Whole Shot Award, and take it home to the checkers for a moto win and put yourself in a position to win a national championship. Put your hands together for Dylan Schwartz, ladies and gentlemen. Moto gold and tying it up as far as the championship is concerned here, Dylan. What a great Moto 2. Take us through this one.
Yeah, I just had some bad motos with crashes and stuff, so I knew I needed to get a good start, and there's nothing better than a whole shot, so got it started the right way, and I've been having some first lap problems, just going crazy, so I just try to keep myself calm and just be smart.
Smart you were, my friend, and I know that a lot of folks standing behind you, hoping you stay that way through Moto number 3. Who do you want to say thanks to?
The whole BarX Motorsports team, Suzuki, Fly, WD-40, 100%, CD, my mechanic Caden, my mom, my dad, Monster, Jay Whipple, my trainer back home, Tanya Reese, Larry, Big Mac, and everyone that supports me. I really can't thank you enough.
All righty, there you go. Moto 2 winner and taking home the gold and the Bell Whole Shot Award, Dylan Schwartz here in this 250B class as we move over to the silver medal now as we bring second place position finisher up here in Moto number 2. This is making things very interesting as Styles Robertson makes his way on up now. Styles might be locked in on some Arma energy over there trying to get cooled down. That was a hot one, no doubt about it. Big smile on his face. He's ready to get up here on this podium, man. He pushed hard. Temperatures, we were talking about 75 degrees and overcast 30, 40 minutes ago. It's about 85 and sun bearing down on us now here in Tennessee. So the dog days of summer are back. And, man, I tell you, feeling the heat out there in that second moto, huh?
No, it wasn't that bad. I got not a good start, but I just stayed tight and ripped around the outside, and Dylan was right there. And honestly, I tried to start riding my own race. I was like, all right, I got the endurance. I'm just gonna cruise and then try to make a run at the end. Didn't work. He had some good. He was good on Moto Long. A few mistakes on the last lap got me pretty close, and then I got in with the lapper. But yeah, not bad. Clean a few things up and get back up here in the box. I would like to thank Monster Energy Kawasaki Team Green Pro Circuit. My sister, I didn't thank her yesterday. She's watching RacerTV. My parents, my mechanic Christian, my mechanic Travis, Dunlop, Renthal, just everybody else. Thanks.
Alrighty, there you go. He takes home the silver here in Moto number 2. Styles Robertson also setting pretty for a national championship as we bring up our third place position finisher and bronze medal award winner, Jarrett Fry, making his way over now. Where is Jarrett? He's moving slowly from out from under the tent. These boys really laying it down out there, exerting a lot of energy and trying to put themselves in some great positions, and they do just exactly that. Put your hands together for Jarrett Fry, ladies and gentlemen, taking home the bronze here in Moto number 2. And Jarrett, comparing that to Moto 1, what are you thinking out there, buddy?
Just got off to a bad start, and then wasn't able to make passes quick, and then was only able to get to third.
So not so satisfied with that, I don't think, the way you're acting?
No.
You want more. Well, I understand that, man, and I'm sure your sponsors are hoping for more too, so go out there and try to make it happen in Moto 3. Who do you want to say thanks to?
Monster Energy, Star Racing, Yamaha, Thor, Bell, 100%, Alpine Star, FMF, Dunlop, and anyone else I forgot, thanks.
Alrighty, I'm going to tell you what I told a few other people. Smile, man, there's a lot of people that would love to be in your place right now. Jarrett Fry taking home the bronze today, my friends, as we head back up.